understand how Mondays can be so tedious for a lot of people, but I'm glad that today I had one of those Mondays that, despite starting off kinda awful, ended up actually going pretty well at the end. So welcome, my dearest angels, to another Blue Protocol Star Resonance stream. We're finally kicking in on Season 3. How about it? Now, just a little bit of information about what I just said in the beginning is because I woke up today almost like zombie-like. I was so I mean, nowadays I don't really struggle much trying to get out of bed, but today was one of those days, and either it was the fucky weather, or it was just simply because my brain just acknowledged it was Monday and just started to get all depressive on me. But later, as I was just doing my usual stuff, my mom told me, "Oh yeah, did you know that we're gonna go out to dinner today?" I was like, "Nobody told me that." And she said, like, yeah, your dad wants to eat some, how do you call it in English? It's something about, it's not squid, is it? I think it is squid. Let me see. Google Translate for the win. It is squid. So, for some reason, my dad was really craving squid today, so we ended up going out for dinner, and me and my dad and my mom ended up eating squid, while me and my bro, we ended up just eating meat, because I am the pickiest around all of us, and I just cannot really eat almost anything that is fish, aside from like a few things, like salmon and sardines. I think I can eat those two just fine, but any other kind of fish, like squid or octopus or some other types of fish, I am just not a fan of. I mean, I can kind of tolerate codfish, I guess. I mean, I would not be a Portuguese citizen if I would at least have a little bit of codfish every once in a while. And I think the weather might have made me feel a bit worse, but the fact that I actually went out for dinner, even though without even realizing, made me feel better, especially because after we were done with dinner, we ended up going past one of those, not called roulettes, it's basically one of those little cars. Google Translate for the win again. Let me see. The trailers. There we go. We saw one of those trailers that were serving churros. And we sometimes have that because, especially in June, since we're already on, by the way, Happy Children's Day. And we so happened to see like a lot of trailers that were serving churros because, like I've said a few times, June is basically a month of like festivities here because we do celebrate like 3 saints. I believe one of the saints we actually celebrate in July, but one of the main saints that we celebrate should be around the end of June. If I'm not mistaken, should be June 24th that we celebrate the main saint. And usually, as one of the things that I've said, is not only just the plant, the very rotund plant, as well as like eating sardines, as well as like releasing hot air balloons in the air, but it's also some trailers also take the adventures of that to be able to sell churros. And it so happened that my dad was like, well, since we're gonna go past one of the trailers, we might as well just get some churros. And I might have mistaken thinking that they didn't want any of the churros, so I got only one by myself, plus a bag of popcorn, and they ended up getting mad at me because I didn't buy for them, even though I thought that they said to me that they didn't want anything. So I got a little bit confused. My dad was like specifically telling me, we wanted churros, we just didn't want the other one, which in Portuguese, if I were trying to like translate it a little bit in English, it'll be something like glutton or something, but it's not like that, it's just like a different kind of churro. And I thought they didn't want that one, so I thought maybe they just don't want anything, so I'm just gonna buy it from me. And yeah, then we got the little mistake, but at least I got a churro that was just dipped, like so, I had so much Nutella inside of it. And I kind of regret it because at some point I was just getting a bit sick of it. But apparently, if everything goes well, we might just go past the same place again tomorrow. So I might just try out something else for a difference. And also, for some reason, my nose is very clogged right now. Could be the weather. And also, I still have a bit of an itchiness on my left foot. The whole bites have not gone out of the way yet. But it's at least the itchiness is quite more tolerable today, so I should be fine. And when it comes to Blue Protocol Star Resonance, we have a lot to do today. And even though it sounds like something incredibly massive when it comes to content like Season 2 had, it still has quite a few things. And I left some of those things to be done today, especially to be able to showcase everyone what those things are actually about. So let's waste my time, let's run right up to Blue Protocol Star Resonance. Oh god, my nose is so clogged. Ugh, I'm trying to breathe, but it's hard. Alright, so first things first. You might notice that actually there's a quest already beside me. I do believe this is called a bond quest. Don't get all kinky up in here, by the way. But if you actually check it, press L. I'm pressing K, stupidly. It's called the bond story. So we had 3 bond stories, and I believe this was actually for each of the characters, or at least each of the main characters in Bahama Islands. One thing Buffalo, the other one is, I believe it's the Thief Girl, and this one is for my boys. So, we do have world quests, we have region quests, we have even some of the event quests still. And event quests, actually, most of them end up being around Starland. And honestly, I don't know much about them yet, so I gotta have to try those out. But one of the main focus will be the world quests and the bond stories, because I do believe those bond stories do give up some sweet rewards, especially because rose orbs. Anyway, since we're finally oh, that's cruel. Oh, that's cruel. Oh, I'm a sucker for those kinds of halos. Oh no. Oh, my spending itches are coming back, so... What is this? Wait a minute, please. I'm not kidding. I'm about to buy this. Ooh, I should have not said that out loud. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. You're not seeing any of what's happening. Not at all. Here I am about to spend stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing some emotes because I have to actually type stuff. Like if it's just a normal person, use the other type of numbers. There we go. Oh yeah, the payment is going. And that's actually not that bad either. They're gonna request my goddamn phone. Oh yeah, it will. Will it just wait a moment here? Because I need to confirm it. I think I already screwed up my chat already. Hold up. Okay. And... cha-cha! There we go! Cha-cha! Took a little bit, but we finally got it. I wanted that goddamn headwear. It was just because of the headwear. It would not have been for anything else. I appreciate the fact that I got some of these things. But let's just say that it's only... Oh. They actually... Oh. Oh. I mean, it so happens that I do have a few of those right now. Oh my god, you're cute! Oh my fucking god, you're cute. Oh god, you're cute. But I'm gonna be saving them. Okay. Oh, now they're almost giving these daily now. The reinforced stones, as well as the modification crystals. So these modification crystals are almost exactly what I kind of said last time. They're gonna be the one changing your purple stats. So you don't have, like, exactly a way... Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, because I capped out very quickly. That is fine by me. So, also apparently they have now released... Not this. Not this either, but the Discord login rewards, they have also been reset. And speaking of reset, if you go to the Season Hub, you see that they're still using the Deep Slumber Psychoscope, but it has been reset, and I think the name is also different. But now instead of using the illusion strengths, you have now illusion breaking strength. And I've only so far only got the one for DPS, for tank, and support. The one that I really want to get is this one right here, but I haven't really gotten to that point just yet. I also don't have any factor types just yet, but we will be working on that very soon. And advance through it. And let's just do our dailies first. So before I go on and explain about the new things, I mean, we're already gonna hop on to one of the new things, which is the Unstable Space having new dungeons. The ones that actually got unlocked first was the Cursed Radiant Tomb, which, honestly, if you do it on hard, you must be already way ahead when it comes to your breaking strength values. Because I once tried to go on hard, I was killed nearly immediately for just like a small foe. Also, I just have... Oh, I forgot the Pioneer Rewards. Oh, sheesh. I forgot about that. I don't know why, but I always keep forgetting that Pioneer Rewards exist. Silly me, Goober. And oh, I didn't use enough focus. Oh, that's fine, right? That should be fine. That's not a good one. That's not a good one. That is terrible. God damn it, none of these are good. I still got me some reforce stones, and I actually was able to see that apparently if you have like almost all of the life skills to 50, and at least gem crafting, smelting, weaving, and I believe just artisanry as well, if you have those ones to level 50, you can pretty much craft the current level equipment already. See, this kind of like brown orangey symbol here means that this is like all season 3 stuff. And I was even able to craft out the requirements that I needed. I got the crit one as well. You can either choose which ones you want to get. Like, do you want a weapon that is like mostly focused on crit? You can have it. You can have here, so long as artisanry is level 50. I believe for some exceptions, you also need to get smelting to level 50. But you can choose, depending on the weapons you're using. For example, I'm not going to always use marksman here, but let's go, for example, for Oracle. You can get a specific equipment or a specific weapons that will have a certain focus on the stat. And the thing is, for this one, if you get the weapons here, you only get one stat and then the purple stat. But you don't get the usual 2 stats if you get from normal gear, from like getting through the dungeons and stuff. So this could be a bit of a loss. But as a startup thing, if you have already like high levels in the life skills, you can kind of take advantage of that very quickly. And then naturally, as the dungeons get unlocked, then you can have like better equipment. For this one, I'm not really happy about it. It has like a lot of haste, and I need more crit. I need more crit than anything. And so you technically still have to grind, But it's not exactly nigh impossible, because as you can see I have a 220 like that was crafted, but it's not as good. And the good thing now is that you can, if you have a really great like a really great gear that the normal stats are good, but so happens that the purple stat is a little bit of a shit, you can actually just change the purple stat. It will save you tons of time. And now here, you have a new sub-action, which is the gear modification. This is where you do then change the purple stats. For example, I do believe you cannot change it if it doesn't actually have a purple stat. If I was wrong into thinking that these ones actually give purple stat, but that's not true. But once you do get them through the raids or through dungeons, you can then get the rare attribute. And apparently the options are kind of limited. I think it will depend on the type of gear that you have. So I ended up choosing a few that were more apt for the situation. And since I'm a marksman for the falconry spec, I need a lot of crit. And obviously a lot of attack. I don't need attack speed at all, usually. And even though I believe you can only get higher than 2% only for the weapon. So really, it gives you quite a lot already. The other things mostly are not that different. They have not increased the cap level of the refinements, so you can typically actually catch up to these. And have they actually added anything to the life skills? Sort of, not to everything. As you can see, gem crafting, you can actually unlock a few things from mastery to be able to craft a few things. And also for smelting. For weaving, there's nothing. For alchemy, there is. Artisanry, there's nothing. Culinary, there is some. And for these ones, there's some for gemology. Oh yeah, because gem crafting, of course. But only like maybe around half of these actually got a few things in them. Also, I got a man imagine. Oh, no I didn't. Those are so beautiful. Speaking of that, I need to actually change my equipment though. I need to change up my wardrobe. Because those elos are so freaking beautiful. I can dye it too. What will dye? No. I want it white. I do want that little piece in the back to be bluish. Like a little bit more dark blue. Something more like this, but it gets too purple then. Needs to be a little lighter. I think this looks fine. And now I think I'll remove the roses. Because they kind of get in the way. What will this look like? It doesn't look all that bad, but also ends up clipping, so I'm not sure. This actually does not look bad. I just wish I didn't have the thing, like, a little veil. But I need a halo, man. The halo was something that I needed. This looks really awesome, but sadly you cannot really dye it. Otherwise I probably would have dyed with something white instead of, like, maybe instead of gold. Got the Motoki. Oh yeah, I didn't actually remove these. There we go. And don't I look better? I look amazing. Let me see if I can buy anything out of RB. Not really. He's not really giving up all that much. I was wishing he could actually sell off the crystals, but he doesn't. So we need to go back. Oh, I said I'm kind of controlling this thing. I think I kind of regret getting it. I just thought it was really cute, and I just wanted to actually have it for the sake of having it, and just like maybe going around would have been really fast. Even though it is, it's it does like have its own problems where you basically just like you can hardly control it. So for this specific dungeon, the Cursed Radiant Tomb, this one whenever it's like the Unstable Realms, it's just go take you straight to the boss. And I believe we only have this one and the mech facility active, I believe. This one is not active yet. It will be in about 3 days. And weirdly enough, they're not starting off from here as they usually do. Actually, 9 hours. Oh, so this one will unlock first. And I believe that one will be unlocked last. So they're gonna go through here, and then go back here, and then through here. And I believe... No, this one is actually gonna be the last one. Then that one. And then that one. So what does this one particular boss kind of does? See, you kind of play what it will be tic-tac-toe to this boss. Even though I'm gonna be able to kill it very quickly, there is gonna be a mechanic to it where one of the people is gonna get targeted with, I believe, like a large golden circle, and you need to position yourself to one of the spots that the boss dropped, like a drone sort of, and you need to like position yourself to one of the places that the drones were, and as well as make sure that your team is also going to be there with you because it is a stacking mechanic. And the thing is, it's not exactly tic-tac-toe. I guess the formation of itself may resemble a little bit like tic-tac-toe, but you don't have to treat it like it is going to be tic-tac-toe. What you need to do is put yourself or whoever's being targeted in one of the places that the drones were dropped, and just make sure that everyone, or at least almost everyone, gets stacked, because the more people stack, the lesser damage you take. And basically, there's going to be some moments where, at least the more that mechanic happens, there's going to be certain drones that weren't taken down by the first phase that will going to be like upgraded, and they're going to be bigger. The problem is, if the stacking, those stackings happens at least 3 times, or 3 or more times, I believe. If it reaches above 3, it will wipe the whole team. So you cannot let the drones be able to upgrade more than 3 times. Hopefully, if I don't kill this too fast, I'll be able to showcase what this is going to be about. The thing is, suddenly, this is way too easy. Because you can kill them pretty fucking quickly. Also, what I just saw, the cutting up of the scene, that wasn't me, by the way. That was just the game. They did kind of mess up with the whole, like, camera perspective. But I hope this is going to be something that they will eventually fix. Gotta do it one more time. But you kind of saw how quick this is done right now. So... for some reason, they just made Unstable Realms even easier than what they already were. So, even though I don't think nobody asked, they still did it. And honestly, for people who are kind of like really tight on time, this is kind of a blessing. Because I believe Season 2, Unstable Realms, sometimes I would still do it and still have to go through that one phase where I would have to wait up ages to be able to do it. And it's not cool. I didn't really like it. But this time, even though there's not really like kind of like a cutscene-like event that happens with this one, that it just takes that long, the fact that you can just kill it very quickly will just save up a lot of time. Also, I do believe that if you do the normal like difficulty in some of the dungeons, the bots will already be available for you to use them. But on hard is where you cannot really use them up until like a certain point throughout the game. They'll just usually unlock it like 3-4 days after the dungeon itself was released. At least that's what I've been seeing happen. Also, I just don't know if that means that now the hard mode can be used, the bots can be used. Because there's some people like me that kind of prefer to use it with bots because it'll just be quicker. Even though the bots sometimes are not exactly the smartest tool in shit. And you can't do it yet. Oh yeah, you can. You can do it. But this one, you cannot. Because it will be ready in about 2 days. Also, this one specifically, the mech facility, It has basically a similar-ish boss to some others. At least the mechanics, they kind of like repeated some of the mechanics. I guess when I say mechanics, I say the animation mostly. Whenever you actually go against the boss, the animation that he uses when he presents himself and then when he actually goes down, it's basically like reused. That's kind of like the annoying part, that they didn't really added anything. Now for the actual mechanics of this one, I believe it has something to do with like large area attacks. There's gonna be like a moment where you kind of are timed to be able to take what is like a carriage full of crystals. I'm not sure if it's crystals or firecrackers, but I do believe it's like crystals. And there's gonna be like certain points in the map or the area that you need to take those things. You need to basically carry those things to those points. And I believe there's only 2. And I think you might increase on Master and go to 3 instead. But on either normal or hard, it's usually just 2 points. And you need to have yourself and maybe your teammates do that and carry the crystals towards the points. If you take too long, or the time runs out, the boss will do like a wide spread attack that will just be an insta-kill. So you kind of have to do that if you want to survive, but when it comes to bots, you really don't have to worry about it too much because they'll just carry on without you. They'll just never die. Which is amazing. But so far when it comes to the other ones, I have zero idea. And I still have a few other things to do. And one of the things I am kind of like a little bit scared to do because it might take forever is to do the elite bosses. And as well as the region bosses. Ooh. Oh! Huh? Huh? Wait, why am I getting suddenly like 240 reforce stones to level 260 reforce stones out of fucking nowhere? Nobody told me that this was gonna be in it. Huh? Oh, this is a pack! Huh. It already gives you that many reforce stones as a start? Huh. I mean, I could probably win a lot of money by just selling them already. So for some people, it would have been really nice. And I ended up getting nearly everything out of that, but that's fine. And then now the Echa Residuum is the thing you might want to buy for the new Deep Slumber Psychoscope. However, like me, I still need to get the Phantom Factors first. Achievements. Get that. I don't need it. I'm just gonna keep my current one. And now there's a section called the Carnival Events, which basically is the Starline events. You have the crossover ones that I have not done a single one yet. There's the times, what you usually already know, and then the permanents. And there's also the Astral Store, which you can buy a few things out of this. I don't have one of these in any way, shape, or form. And there's now the Spirit Echoes. And the Spirit Echoes are, like, interesting to me because I have no idea what they are about. Kind of like this kitty patootie. Oh, it's cute. I have yet to experience any of these crossover things. And I'm not sure if they're supposed to be like requests or if they're actually just going to be there all time. The events. We have the Ember Knights Echoes, which is just the usual, like if you log in daily you'll get rewards. The Homestead I have not done much in a while. And I need to hop onto my guild to see what requests is the cargo asking for today. Also, they finally changed the image once again to showcase what we've been through in Season 2, and I'm right here. I ended up changing colors to what they have been asking, and even though the main colors weren't that much different, there was like a slight change of like not having that much golden. Even though it's kind of hard to see that there's barely any golden, or there's like a lot of golden because of the filter. But no, we didn't actually use gold in our stuff. It's actually like reds, blacks, and I believe silvers. But the thing is, silvers is barely noticeable though. I believe also white is included in this as well. I'm getting so many stuff already. Oh no, I don't want that. I like my halo. My halo is very, very beautiful. As you also might have seen, we also have a few other things that I added. One thing is, now there's a 5th slot for the module, which means you're going to be technically stronger now. And there's also these two, the instructor and musician. Yeah, I believe there's nothing else. And the instructor, this is basically like the whole instructor-instructee programs. So you'll just make sure that you can become an instructor and help people out. I'm not really interested in becoming an instructor because, again, I am not fully into this game just yet. And then there's also the musician. Now, this is one thing I was really interested to do. And I'm gonna choose up a better spot for this. What would be a cool spot for me to play as a guitarist? Maybe in the venue, or maybe by the beach? Charlotte would have been better, yes, but the thing is, I don't want to go too far. I want to do that one bond quest. I thought I'm actually hearing people. Ooh, careful there. Alright, maybe here. Let me give you a little bit of a showcase when it comes to musician. I usually I believe I started off first with the drummer. And this is how you actually see it. You'll see things like dropping down first. And it's gonna be a little bit slow, by the way. And you actually do have to increase your levels as you do that. And you can also either pause or enable the metronome. I usually have it paused because otherwise it's gonna make me go crazy. Huh. Is it actually gonna show up? Not really showing up. I didn't actually start off with this. I think that is just so you can try. Let me see. One that I have not tried. I believe it was this one. I haven't really tried it out yet. Mute the metronome. This one should have something. I do wonder if it's going to take too long. You can also use keys, by the way, from the keyboard. But since the area that I'm using right now is not very long, and you need to pay attention when the hit button is about to hit the key. And not like a little bit, not a little before, but not a little after. Just as soon as it hits the key. Honestly, this can be quite tedious, but the idea is for you to actually do it with other people. Look how quick that was, actually. And you're also supposed to kind of do this daily. Because that way you can get quite a bit of experience. I might try out a few of the other ones, maybe. You can also autoplay it, by the way. Ooh, now I can actually do a bit more. And I want to try out guitarist this time. This one has quite a few notes to start. Yep. Oh, God. Ah, God damn it. This one you definitely need the keys. Because that did not do well enough. Oh, I can also finally unlock these. I think you kind of need to do all the musics at the same pace. So, guitarist is quite hard. Drummer is incredibly easy. But I want to say keyboardist. Actually, not like this. Keyboardist. Let's do this one. Oh, this one is going to be just as hard. Hmm. This almost feels like the happy birthday. Huh. So this one, I believe it to be slightly easier than the guitar one. I wonder how bass is going to be. Bass is probably going to be like stupid hard or something. I wouldn't also not be surprised if it ends up being easier. Oh yeah. Okay. Really? Okay. One of the easiest. I think I would say like second easiest. So I tried one of each. Even though I was gonna tell myself that I was gonna be trying out drummer most, I think I'm gonna go mostly for the bassist. I like the sound of the bassist, really. And this is actually what the musicians are always gonna be about, basically. So it is more like a like do whenever you want kind of situation. You just like pick it up and just play the music, and you can also just like freestyle it if you want. But the thing is, it's gonna be kind of like similar to what Skyforge had, where you had an emote for like instruments and stuff, and it would be best and ends up being better if you played alongside other people. Now, I don't know how you're gonna make it so that the music plays at the same time as other people, but there's probably something I've yet to discover about it. It's also really nagging me. No, I don't like this one. No, I don't like this one. I don't like this one. I do like H on drum band, so you can keep that one. So I've yet to do the bosses and elites. I need to check up on the boss spawn tracker to see if they already are up. I think the season 3 first region boss should already be up. So let me see. So, for a little bit of an idea, they're still actually in the Bahama Islands, but the very first one you'll see from Season 3 is actually right here. And you do need some strength already to be able to take it down. Because it does have a mechanic that it will tangle a lot of people, including you sometimes. And if you don't have enough illusion strength, it will just like kill you very slowly and deadly. Now let's see how many people are actually taking it down, because I can actually not see through the BP timer to see which ones are actually active. I see already some people going for the Rich Fang, which is the third boss, the third region boss of Season 3, which surprises me already. The boss is right here, by the way, but I've seen not a lot of people actually taking it down, so I'm gonna try to see if there's some people in lane 3. Even though I'm not sure if they're gonna be there for the boss, if they're gonna just be auto-farming the smaller enemies to be able to get more XP, because that is also technically a thing. There are some people who actually are taking down just the smaller mobs to be able to get XP, kind of like how Season 2 had those like little clusters, or like... Okay, they're actually not here. I assume then line 2 is line 2 is available. Alright. Maybe I can like sneak in to see if there's actually going to be anyone attacking the boss. I hope I do have an opportunity. Because otherwise I'm going to have to try to do the elites only tomorrow. I keep confusing elites with bosses. I don't know why. Oh, there you go. See this little connection? This is not the mechanic I was talking about, but he does have that. Where he just, like, basically pulls in anybody. This it also ends up, like, making my stream very heavy. I think I'm just gonna do one. I think this is the mechanic, by the way. Actually it wasn't. Whoop. Oh, that was the one. See, some people like hovering like that. That's how you know they actually got stuck. So if you see that circle popping up and about to hit you, it's best if you dodge it. Because if you don't dodge it, you're gonna get stuck. But if you have a high level of the illusion breaking strength, it shouldn't really harm you that much. Because I have about double from what this one actually requires. Let me help you there, little buddy. And then sometimes it just runs out. Oh shit. And I still got stuck. See? At least they ended up adding that kind of animation, at the very least. Because it feels like they don't have that much time when it comes to adding animations. I'm just kind of salty that they still kept the same animations for a few of the bosses, really. But I really like this Halo. This just brings me back to my old days, even though the Halo does not look nothing like the one that I have, but it certainly is one that I kind of want to get. Whoop. Yeah. Also, I've heard that now the falconry spec marksmen also have to change their abilities. Not entirely, but at least... See? That was a lot of damage to... Thank you! That did a lot of damage, more than I even expected. Yeah, I was in the air, so that wouldn't really count now, would it? I guess that when I said about, like, you don't have to worry about it too much if you have enough strength, well, I was certainly wrong about it. And it should be done. There we go. Ooh, why do I have 4? I just literally forgot to do one yesterday. Damn it. I'm definitely not gonna have to cannot really escape it tomorrow. But at least tomorrow is gonna be a nicer day. So let me see the elites. Even though there's also new elites, I am still going through the season 1 elites because that way I can have like 3, 3, 3, 3 and just be able to get like a lot of experiments like that. And people have been telling me to just like leave it AFK and just go and do something. Well, the character just goes and kill it. The thing is, I have this weird feeling that if I'm leaving the game to be AFK, I cannot really touch the computer anymore. I just need to get off of this habit. At least the elites shouldn't really take too long. At least the spawn point of this one is a little bit awkward. But at least the mount is cute. Look at Ichan just driving it without any freaking arms whatsoever. Well, so at least I have enough to fill up the season pass for today. Then I'll actually start up doing some missions. Wink. Hello, buddy. Nice to see ya, buddy. Also 4, but I can deal with that one at least more often than not. I also want to see how the embedment of like gems and stuff will also work here. I assume it's still gonna be pretty much the same. Also, I still remember how the embedment of gems was announced in Season 3. A lot of people were like panicking. I mean, including me, of course, because I was a little bit worried that it would be far too complex of a system, until I eventually realized that it wasn't all that bad. But to be able to get the best ones, you really need to be really proactive when it comes to raids, and just participate in a whole bunch of raids nearly every week. And now that I'm talking about raids, I remember about Stima Vaults. I believe the Stima Vaults, I thought they were going to be resetting starting today, but apparently still have another week to do them. Which is cool, because they actually, some people are saying this actually, to get to level 20, or at least floor 20 in the Stima Vaults, you actually need to be either very strong or be an absolute whale. Because apparently it is still kind of difficult. And I assume that as the dungeons are slowly being unlocked, it will be easier for a lot of people to do this in the vault. So for once, I am just like waiting it out a little bit and see how it goes. And once I have all the correct equipment, it should be easier to be able to clear through the Stima Vaults. And I understand the people that want to do it early, just want to get out of the way. But I feel like for this kind of situation, for the season that we have, we kind of need to wait it out a little bit more. I'm not fully done yet. The thing is, I don't want to do... Wait, did you guys already spawn? God damn! Okay, may need to get out of here. So what can I do? One of the things I could possibly do is just hide onto my... Am I seriously grabbing people even here? Oh my goodness gracious. You just like leave me alone for like a minute. It feels a little bit too generous. How about 5 minutes? How about that? They shouldn't come here. Okay, homestead. If I can do a few of the commissions, the homestead commissions, it should give me like a few more coins, and also homestead coins. I kind of need those. I know my voice may not be particularly all cheered up today, but I guess I got myself into the mood of being like really informative or something, so sorry if it's not the most cheerful kind of voice. Whenever it comes to this game, I try to be as like dead ass informative as much as I can. But sometimes even I don't have any idea what any of the things are happening around me are, as a matter of fact. I don't know if this was enough though, because I wasn't able to do all the commissions. Oh yeah, I forgot the guild! That would help. I still need to go to the guild because the reset of the shop happened. Well, I guess like I have another place to go then. Oh, it's not here. Oh yeah, I also do have the monster hunt thing done. I killed those guys a long time ago. Now guild. Hop on to the guild. I hope the whole place doesn't lag out on me again. Wait, was it your... God damn... Oh my god! Oh! What the... You're kidding. You're absolutely kidding.
Steve,
oh god damn it. Oh no, you're about to break my freaking character. Did I just... Oh my god. Oh, what? Hold on, you just broke my character. I need a minute. Just reloading it here. Did I? No way. That has to be a fake number. 96! 96! You're kidding, right? What? Really? Oh my god. Absolutely thank you, Excelsior, for the massive raid of nearly 100 people. By the way, I hope you had the most wonderful stream already. And I've just only been streaming this one for only an hour already. I just did not see that coming. I hope a lot of blessings come your way there, buddy. Welcome, everybody that came with Excelsior. Welcome, everybody. I hope you feel welcome, because you're about to break my Twitch channel. God damn. You saw how many plushies that were thrown at me? Each plushie is a raider. So I have about 96 plushies thrown at me. I should have a concussion by now. Good heavens. Still, absolutely thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. I don't know what I can do to be more thankful than this. Thank you for the follow, Daniel. Hope you're having a lovely day. Woohoo! Okay, I gotta focus on my stuff. Oh god, now I'm having a lot of follows. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, I'm having way too many. I have too many. I have too many. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. Hold up, let me go a little bit lower. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Why am I... Oh no. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, this is a lot. I'm just a small streamer. This is far too much. Please. No. Let me go down a little bit more. No, I'm not done yet. Let me scream a little bit more. Stop it! Please help me. I don't know how to deal with this kind of situation. I never had this many raiders, nor this many people in here anyway. I'm sorry if the panicking feels fake or anything, but I just cannot scream, okay? I have my parents, like, sleeping at the bedroom next to mine, so I cannot scream too loud, nor panic. I'm feeling a bit panicky right now, yes, but I cannot speak too loud. I cannot speak too loud. It's like 11:23 p.m. I know it's not exactly too late, but for my parents it is. So I cannot express my thanks to the fullest without waking up my parents. But I can absolutely reassure you that this is fucking crazy for me. So, absolutely thank you. Also, how Excelsior, you must be so big to be able 96 viewers on you. Oh, you broke me there. You absolutely broke me there. Oh, Excelsior. I did not expect to get this much attention. Oh, there, Hornet. Welcome. Oh, not really. Oh, there are a lot of raiders in here. There were a lot of raiders. How the hell do you brought so many raiders with you? I am just like... The base I normally get around 40, 50. That's still a lot. That's still a lot. You know what I usually get? You know what I usually just get? Raiders? Like 1 or 2. And I have zero complaints when it comes to that. Zero. And whenever I have actually people watching my stream on like regularly, most will be just like 3 or 4. This game is a small stream. This whole situation is becoming like a small game, even though it should be massive because of how many people are watching me right now. And the fact that not everyone just left right now, by how yapper of a person I am, it speaks volumes. Absolutely speaks volumes. I don't know how to express this much gratitude to all of you. The fact that you're still here, either you're here for the drops, or you're here to actually just hear me yap like a freaking nutsack. But absolutely thank you, everybody. And this has to be like something you either done it completely random, it was like probably some decision that you decided to do and probably are kind of regretting soon. But holy god. I kind of lost track of what I was supposed to do, but since I'm in the guild, it was probably for the cargo. Oh god, I feel a little bit awkward right now. I have so many people watching me. I have so many people watching me right now. I have so many people watching me. I don't know why, but I feel very shy all of a sudden. Can I make myself smaller for some reason? I feel so shy all of a sudden. This feels too much for me. God, that's a lot. You guys, oh my god, you guys are actually watching me. I feel so... I don't know what I'm supposed to feel. Ugh. Ugh. And talk about how you got to this game and what you like about it. So, talk about how I got to this game. It's gonna be a long story. But to put it more shortly, I was part of a previous game, of a previous MMORPG. The thing is, we ended up about a year ago, actually, to be more specific. Not exactly a year ago, but close enough to a year ago. That specific MMO got the news that it was going to be closing around, I believe the PC servers were going to be in September, while the console servers were going to be for October. And I was incredibly upset because it was a game that I still was wishing to stay for a little bit longer, even though it was already like up for like 10 years, and I was playing for like 6 years at most. And the thing is, the game was about to be revived. And they suddenly, the ones that were funding the game decided to like cut the costs, like completely stop helping out the game to be progressed. So I was incredibly upset. Eventually, a friend of mine reached out to me and said like, "Oh, there's this game which is Blueprint Closer Resonance, which has some of the similar things when it comes to the MMORPG we're so into." And I was like, okay. I was a little bit like, how do I say, a little bit not really believing the whole situation at first. But then I ended up looking at it, and I saw the like how the classes are and something like that, and it just like brought a bit of my curiosity, and that's how I'm into it today. It's kind of like how do I say? It's more like trying to heal a hole that I have in my heart from a game that was so dear to me before, and this game is like slowly but surely patching it up. And currently, the patch so far, I already knew that this season was going to be more like a filler season, and it would have been best for people that are still trying to catch up. And I'm kind of one of those. I am sadly one of those people that ends up being a bit behind, because I'm usually a bit shy to request any sort of help. But even for those people that weren't able to be part of Season 2, you're going to be able to catch on a few things already. Now, gotta get this. Ooh, yay, monthly. Do I have enough for at least these two? Now I'm gonna try out nearly everything that this game is throwing out for Season 3. But I needed to make a stop at the guild right away. And I still don't have enough to complete up the activity merits. But I believe it won't be too bad, because I also need to use up some of the focus. So, let's see. What can I use the focus on? Even though I kind of want to improve more of my refining, I also want to try out new things. I want to see what the whole stuff about the refining is going to be about. Since I haven't really gotten any of those... How do you call it? I knew it. It's kind of like, it's not exactly marks, but it's kind of like a mark. Sigils. Yes, sigils. I haven't really gotten any sigils so far. Or does it no longer drop sigils? I don't really remember that from reading the patch note. So I still believe we can still get some sigils, but maybe the rarity of them can be a little bit of a hassle. Okay, let me go back to Astrolates. I'm actually gonna check up on this one place. I think that's a fashion store. I don't want a fashion store. I want is that one little store that you can actually get sigils. That's what I'm saying. Really. Welcome to Stream Staff. I hope you're having a lovely day. I assume you're also part of the raid. It's so kind of awkward though. I didn't have this many people in a stream ever. I think the most I've gotten before was like 15 or something. So I never really gotten like over 50 ever. So I'm incredibly grateful for this. Hey. Wait. Oh, there you are. We're taking a little while. Oh, these ones. So you do exist. I just don't have enough for all of them just yet. Can I do some scissor recycling then? Well, I can't really get most of these anyway. Magic attack. I would maybe sell these ones. For this one, sell 2. For this one, also sell 2. Kinda like that? Yeah. It will give me some, but I don't think it will be enough to be able to get the rest of the boxes. And I'm not sure if I should dare to even sell these, because even though it's not for the class that I'm using, it can still be useful. That's still not enough. I see why people maybe are farming. Not enough. I've done commissions or... Oh yeah, I haven't really done commissions. These are the Beery commissions. Wait, they finally... I think they have always counted for this. Photo. I need about 125 points. I mean, probably I'm gonna be killing some monsters along the way, so there's a good chance even by doing the quests, maybe I'll be able to finish it off. So I think it is time that we start actually doing some of the quests. And I did say I was gonna maybe start off first on the world quest, because that's actually something that will be useful for me. Well, the Bond stories, maybe I'll give it some time. Okay, Chief Alfonso, I remember this still, the guy. Okay, Bahamar Islands. Is it here? Throne of the Dark Crown? Yeah, at this place. Right out here. And these other two might still be Bonds. I miss Alfonso. I just hate how tedious the goddamn loading screen is. And I used to remember, like, complaining about it. Like, how it didn't really match up with the whole style of the game. But then came around the loading screens for Starland, and then actually ended up making slightly better, in my opinion. Alright. Oh! What the fuck are you? Rift entry? I thought there was gonna be a dialogue. I didn't think I would actually get onto it. Can do with party. Well, if I knew about that before I opted in like crazy. What is this? Oh, this is an actual... Ooh. You know what? You stay there, buddy. I'll be back some other time. I just thought that was actually related to the quest. What do you think of this patch? Is it an improvement to where you think people will say yes? Yes, because at least now you don't have to grind so much for equipment. Because not only do you have the option to finally change the purple stats, but you can also choose the looting class, meaning whatever kind of loot you get, you'll be specific to the class you picked. And I have these classes, so I can pick up Marksman for now. And even though it will not be specific for your spec, at least the fact that you can just get loot for the specific class you're using already goes a long way, because even though for the most part you will still get loot for the class you're active, but if you want to get loot for another class you don't have, but you still, like for gear of the class that you don't have, for example, I also sometimes use Oracle or Shield Knight, but it ends up being a little bit of a hassle back in Season 2 and Season 1, to actually get the gear for it by having to use that class. So a lot of times if I wanted to get gear for the Shield Knight or for Oracle, I would have to use classes just like the Shield Knight and the Oracle. And I kind of wished at some point that I could just use my best class to be able to get the looting, the gear for the other classes. And that's how the looting class came to be. And honestly, this feels amazing. The only thing that I was kind of hopeful they would also let us do was be able to change the stats, the smaller stats, the advanced attributes. But honestly, I think it would have made the game far too easy. So I can absolutely understand. Oh, also the thing disappeared. Was I supposed to do that all the time? Oh, god damn it. Yeah, so far my current class, I mean Stormblade a lot, but I started playing the new DPS class Twin Striker. See, this is also ends up for people that also want to be part or want to try out the new class. I myself only have 3 slots, and I've already filled up to have at least 1 DPS, 1 tank, and 1 support. So I don't have much of the privilege, even though I could, and don't have much of a privilege to start out and try out Twin Striker. Strangely enough, Adventurer, a man dressed as a merchant was asking for you earlier. I told them about the recent illusory bloom outbreak, and that you're busy saving trapped villagers, so it might be hard to find. He just sighed after hearing that. He looked quite defeated. When I asked him about what was wrong, he only smiled. Before leaving, he gave me this wax bill. He said that no matter what, it must be given to you. He didn't look like he was lying. Why don't you open and look inside? Rush the wax bill. What the heck? Why? After Taylor, everything changed. Reiner only grew worse, finding new ways to torment us. Now we have to look around before even taking a breath. The miners have clashed with the Black Boots several times. They're working while injured. Morale is at a rock bottom. Reiner doesn't care if we live or die. We're short on water, short on food. But worst of all, we're out of medicine. Some of the miners' wounds are worsening fast. If this keeps up, they won't last more than a few days. Adventurer, you've already done so much for us. Right now, we truly have no other way. Daria is busy with the secret route and can't get away. You're the only one we can count on. I know the reinforcements you arranged are on the way. But it's a long journey, and the situation is chaotic. They won't arrive anytime soon. We have to survive. Hold on until we get there. If you can, please bring us some cleansing saffron. It doesn't need to be much, just enough to help those miners pull through. Your old miner friend. I kind of forgot what your name was. I'm sorry. I won't ask any questions, but judging by your expression, it's probably not good news. If you need help later, or even just a place to rest, come see me anytime. Thank you, Alfonso. You're good, dude. Now I just need to get cleansing saffron, which is just like a different type of saffron for some reason. And 5 of them. Honestly, it kind of bugs me out that this just takes ages to be picked up. There we go. And then I need to underground mine to find Greek. Or Greek? I don't know how to say that one correctly. Oh, but I really need to go underground. I could probably... How about no? I mean, I probably would have died if I even tried. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, come on, get out of my way. Oh god, oh god. Ugh, I kinda deserve that. Oh, that's another one coming? Why are they spawning so much? Okay, you mustn't really mess with me here. Oh, come on. You need to stop doing that. At least they don't block you. Like, physically. But they do block your sight, which is annoying. Can they at least, like, be out of the way or something? Yoink. Ask about Grieg's whereabouts. Just about... Hey. Didn't he? What a name. Is something the matter? Where's Grieg? Grieg? No one has been able to find him recently. Wait, you're the venture from earlier? Did Greg ask you to bring something here? What do you mean earlier? Like, Season 2 finished up like months ago. Are you saying that the Season 2 stuff and the Season 3 stuff are actually starting up like really close to one another? So the whole time I was just panning out at the end of the Season 2. Just non-existent for all of you, of course. Adam and herb. Medicine? It's medicine! Amazing. Is there more? If there is, I'd like to take some. What's going on? Things haven't been peaceful down here lately. Many people are injured and many more are missing. The black boots come often. I don't know who provoked them, but they're suddenly become much stricter. Many of the people are injured. Without medicine, I'm afraid they won't last. I want to see Greek first. It would be best to find him first, of course. But by the time he gets free, there might be chaos down here already. Because things have been happening recently, and made everyone suspicious of each other. We're afraid to even sleep. What? Fine. Since Greg asked you to come, I can take you to see the injured miners. Let's start with distributing the medicine. Maybe it will help stabilize things. Follow me. What the fuck is going on here? I thought we'd helped out the people before. Oh, well, that hurts. Every time I press on it, it feels like a knife is scraping me. I really can't work anymore. Then stop pressing on it. Just hang on a bit longer. Today's quota has almost been met. Once we get through this, we'll be fine. Daria and Greg are figuring things out. Figuring things out? Sure they are. Hassan was called away the day before yesterday, and he still hasn't returned yet. I'm telling you, if I know it'd be this torturous, I'll have let the black boots beat me senseless. That's over there. This is cleansing, Saffron. Thank you so much. This is truly a lifesaver. You know, Rodriguez, you're not from here, are you? Asking us where Greg is right now is no different from calling people over to arrest us. Huh. Exactly. I heard Greg was in the first group of the list. If he shows his face, things might get worse. Adventure. At a time like this, it might be safest for you to distribute the medicine. I get it! Maybe Greg arranged this. I assume yes. That's a minor and see me. You're not from here. Who sent you? The Black Boots? Am I on the list? What's going on? You don't know? I'm pretending. I haven't done anything. Go talk to someone else. The miner's exhausted eyes widen the moment he sees the medicine. He quickly snatches and looks around warily. This is Lindsay, Saffron. You came to deliver medicine. Good, you're not Black Boots then. Sorry about that. Being so close to people from outside right now can cause trouble. The companions will think you're snitching, and the lackeys will think you're passing on names. No matter who's watching you, it's dangerous. Tell me what Grigis. Don't ask that. Rick won't show his face around here if he can help it. Or rather, if he shows up, he'll ruin things. What the fuck? What do you mean by that? I really don't know where he is. Stop asking questions about it for your own good. Alright, piss off, bitch. But seriously. Adler. I think I slightly recognize you. Adler, take this. Just grind it into a powder, then apply it to the wound, and it will get better. Medicine? Cleansing saffron? Sydney, how do you get this? Shh, it's... Hell, what are you whispering about? Why don't you... Wait, why did you have medicine? It's... The word medicine seems to be magic. Despite how quietly spoken, it buzzes through the mind, and miners gather around. Greg asked me to bring it. He sure knows how to pick people. Why are you the only one giving it to the Asterians? Are all Brynhold lives not worth it? Oh my gosh. Now that you mention it, all of the people who were taken last time were Brynholds. Would it be? It must be those Asterians snitching. That's why those people got on the list. Hey, don't you go randomly accusing people. You need evidence to speak. Evidence? Evidence is right in front of you. Rick is obviously hiding because... What exactly are you afraid of? I'm not. I just want to save people. Save my... Enough. The fighting miners instantly go silent. Lower your hands, all of you. You look like a menace, buddy. Greg, you're finally here. Everyone's temper has been short lately, so friction is expected. But I clearly heard who spoke the first ugly words. Yeah, get all shy now, little coward. Gunner, wait for everyone to disperse, then walk with me. We need to clear things up. This adventurer is someone I sent a message to, asking them to bring medicine. If you have an issue with this, come to me. Don't trouble them. Medicine is for saving lives, not for settling scores with your own people. Without medicine, we'll all be done for sooner or later. As for what you just said about only giving to Asterians, that is wholly untrue. We've worked with this hellscape for so many years and have always treated everyone the same. We're all miners. What is there to divide? I'll treat anyone who mentions your side or our side again as though they're Reiner's lackey. You're right, Greg. Things used to be that way. But ever since the list appeared, everyone has changed. Suspecting each other, guarding against each other. No one knows who reported whom. No one knows if they'll be the ones taken away next. What exactly is this list? It's a long story. But right now, the most important thing is to hold our ground. If we fall apart ourselves, we'll be playing right into Reiner's hands. Distribute the medicine first. Take control of the wound infections. Don't let anyone else fall ill. As for the list, as long as you still respect me, your leader, you should go back to your work. I promise, I will find out exactly who was on the list and who reported whom, if this list even exists. I support Greek. But let's wait a little longer. Giving out the medicine is more important. Yeah, but can't let my wound spreading further. The mind is gradually dispersed. Ree gives me a look, signaling to come over so we can speak. Where are you gonna be whispering to me, buddy? Oh, why do you have to go so far, buddy? Oh my god, why? Oh, Gunner. Oh, you're gonna give him like a earful. Yep. Who told you to say those things about snitching in a list just now? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't want to be taken away. If you want to live, don't light fires for the Blackstone Legion. Look at me and tell me the name. No, I want to live. I can't die here. Well... Wait, what? Oh, you little shit. Oh, you little shit. And I cannot... Oh, damn. Well, I'm strong enough, hopefully. I almost got you. Oh, almost got you. Oh, come on. I nearly got you there. Do I need to, like, touch your back or something? I'm at spot. Oh, god damn it. Now you need help, then. Yeah. I mean, the interrogation is not awful at all. He's just asking questions. If I were to be interrogated, he'll be asking that every freaking minute. But it's not. It's like normal. At least for me. But still, welcome to Stranger Fakarashi. AFK Arashi, I hope you're having a lovely day. And I'm sorry if I slander that name at the first try, because I have a very, very twisted tongue. Okay, you gotta have to explain now. Huh. Are you running away at the first sign of conflict, kid? I only asked you questions. Why are you running? That's another question. If it weren't for this adventure, you wouldn't gotten in a lot of trouble. You know that? I mean, running away is a sign of guilty conscience. I enjoy myself. Oh, okay. I won't worry about it at all. And you can also kind of tease me. Just be slightly respectful about it. Thank you for the follow, Spico. I hope you're having a lovely day. I don't know why suddenly that thing repeated like 2 times. At least for my Oh, 3 times, actually. Yeah, it didn't really happen in chat, that's fine. I couldn't take it anymore. Don't you understand? Entire groups of people are disappearing now. We can't ask about it. Can't look at it. None of us could find you. I thought you'll be taken away too. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm still very awkward about the situation. I have like about 40-something people watching me right now. I still feel very fucking awkward about it. Foolish kid. Of course I'm still here. Don't you know Dara and I are busy figuring out a solution? If you panic before then, no number of solutions we make will help. Speak. Where did you hear about the list and the snitching from? It's everywhere. Everyone is saying that the Black Boots made a list. Whoever opposes them gets written down, and then periodically there's a reckoning. And then I heard that if you expose rule breakers, you can save yourself. You won't be taken away for a few days, and you won't have to go down to the mine. And that's good enough reason to take your anger out of Sydney. What a nerve you have. And a temper. Take a deep breath and pretend we're all penguins. I mean, I wish I had Oh, wait. I don't have a penguin sit with me right now, but I do have a Piplup plushie. Does that count? I really like my Piplup plushie. And honestly, on my Discord, there is that one emoji of Piplup just giving off the side eye and just like smirking it off. I love that one. Piplup, group, assemble. Don't go putting on that innocent act, kid. Weren't you taken away by them and then return unharmed the next day? Yes, I was. How do you know? Get to the point. Tell me what happened after you were taken. Why did they release you? Whether you believe it or not, while I was in the reflection room, I didn't actually say anything. But Reiner wasn't even there. It was just Justin who looked at the notebook for a long time, then let me go. The reflection room wasn't built today. This is probably unrelated to the list. I suspect this is Reiner's scheme, using this list as a way to make us turn on each other. Why don't we investigate this further? I have a penguin and a figure and like a couple of them. Ah, wanted to get her comfy and talking, yapping, and be less scared of us. You think? You really think? Your whole little relationship is gonna be scaring me that much? I mean, I don't have my usual viewers here today because they usually are not really interested about Blue Protocol. But whenever we're together, we sometimes say some of the weirdest shit. Maybe not the full-on weird shit that some of you are probably used to, but it's a different kind of weird shit. So don't make me be like the innocent kind of like persona that I have. I am a goddess of benevolence first and foremost. Don't think too much about the halo. Yes, I know it looks like an angelic halo, but it's 2 halos because I was once a junior god, and the bigger one is because I was an elder god. And I still am, by the way. Like already, because you don't skip, sorry. I mean, I only skip maybe side stories, but the main story I don't, because it feels like I might come across like a quest that I need to actually understand story. I need to actually should have been paying attention to the story. I've come across a few situations like that, so I don't want to fall off to the trap again. And honestly, I also like to like put up voices for the characters or give voices to the character. Oh, y'all are just like going out on him. Poor guy. Excelsior, really need to up your game. My contest of our pressing buttons. Oh, I absolutely understand. I'm not like a big content creator for this game. And I'm still not really ready to become a content creator for this game. And honestly, I absolutely applaud you. I don't know if you can even hear my palms. Absolutely applaud you to actually just take a lot of your time to even just actually play the game and teach people about it. I'm not like the greatest teacher for this game yet. So, I've done a voice for boys. Oh my god, I cannot make a really good voice for boys. I end up giving him more like a... I don't know if anyone has seen about the Apothecary Diaries. I think he would have like a Jinshi voice. Is why I don't stream that much anymore. It was a jail content. What do you mean, jail content creator? Should stream again, but not at the demon hours. Demon hours? Demon hours. You guys are gonna have to teach me quite a lot of your lingo. Investigating more won't help. Everyone believes in the list now, and I really did see the adjutant write something in a notebook. He only let me go after writing it in, and he said one thing to me. If you want to live, be smarter. I understand what's going on now. Go back to work. Keep your mouth shut. No one will cover for you next time. Got it. Minor A nods repeatedly and limps away. Thank you for the medicine adventure, but I'm sorry for getting involved in such a mess. All this trouble was caused by the list. Or what do you think of the list? I'll just say what do you think of the list. Honestly, I can't guarantee that the list is fake either. Is there some novel Ooh, don't drag me into that. Please don't drag me into that. Please don't drag me into that. Please, I beg you, don't drag me into that. Don't drag me into that. Oh, god damn it. So you're basically reading smut, then. Oh, god. I can absolutely see how a lot of people are gonna go wild if they ever see my dislike streams. Because there's a lot of characters you guys probably would be writing smut about. Maybe it's not even smut. I don't know. Are you, Excelsior? Can I even say they're into smut? I don't know. I might just already be getting ahead of myself, you know? Just be cool here. Be cool. Not on this game. This game doesn't really have that much opportunity to be able to be all horny about it. I mean, you can maybe make an exception for... What is that one character that I forgot his name about that becomes shirtless? That was one of the chaotic dungeons bosses you could fight. That was like the big bad man in season 1. Denville. Yes, thank you, Seth. I can absolutely agree if you guys actually simping for that guy. I can absolutely understand simping for him. And honestly, I thought he was like jaw opening at first. And I'm still sad I have not seen him yet. Even though he is now an imaginary you can get. Some would have things for him, or boys. Yeah, boys is also a very good option. I feel like, and also Greek, I'm not gonna lie. This guy, Greek here, if it wasn't for the clothing, I feel like he probably would have been more handsome. And he gives me like such massive Mateo from Dislike vibes. If he only had like a burning eye at one point, I would just be calling him Mateo, not even Greek anymore. But again, this is from a game you guys don't know, so excuse me. Just like the kid said, even if it's just a rumor, it already become real in everyone's mind. Since the rules are set, all I can do is think of a way to buy time for the miners in Reiner's chess game. So, can you help us look into this list? Stop my miners from being led around by the nose by a few words. But should we start investigating? That kid said we saw the adjutant pull out a list in a reflection room. I don't know what that means though. But right now, that's probably our only lead. If I go with you, Vetra, it'll only be a burden. Please be careful. Just find out where the list comes from and bring back something that can persuade everyone. Leave the rest to me. Alright then. Also, I want to know if I can make some time to be able to make a Bond story for boys, because honestly, I kinda want to try it. Okay, where the heck is that place? Can I even travel? It's down here. Oh yeah, you do let me actually travel. Sweet. Take a sip of water. What's a smut? Oh my god, Excelsior. Your age is showing. Your age is showing. I mean, I'm not exactly young either. I'm nearly my 30s. But, Australia, you don't want to know. Oh, you don't want to know, truly. Even I don't fully know the entirety of what smut truly is. So I cannot really give up, like, a very good explanation. is that? I also gonna have to see more about those collab events. I think that's something to do with it. Is that ATR? I don't know. I say smut as if I knew a lot about that. But I think smut is more like inkish stuff in like stories or something. Someone actually gave a more, not too overly detailed, but kind of like a resumed explanation of what smut is about. So long as it don't actually break his innocent mind. Good luck. I think that's gonna be really awful for you. Frederick. Isn't it time to change shifts? No, the manual says, stay vigilant. You always bring up that lousy manual. Yesterday it was also stay vigilant. And what happened? You fell asleep on your feet. I was just resting my eyes. Hey, someone's there. They've been watching us for a while. Hello. Halt! Who goes there? Don't come any closer. They sent me here to negotiate peace. What? Say that name again? They said E-E-G. I heard it correctly. Found him. Reek. Labeled as extremely dangerous. Wow, you got some guts. You put up a dangerous person just like that. Hey, Deidre. Stop flipping through that lousy manual. What do we do now? Don't look at me. The manual doesn't say what to do when you encounter an adventurer. And my character was like, Then should we stick to the old way? Yeah, the old way is good. I like the old way. Which means, rev first, ask later. Yeah, try to catch me first. Also, I probably should have not really mentioned Greg like that, but I thought you guys were allies. I guess I was wrong. A crumpled piece of paper. On it, a somewhat messy cursive reads. Interrogation enters the round. Target remains silent. Lord Reiner arrived. Lord Reiner says, this guy doesn't even react. Worth calling me out on the tower? Waste of time. The crown is waiting for me. I'll write this down, you idiot, trying to... And writing stops here. The last stroke is drawn out unusually long. Well, someone was recording a little bit too much. Subject, Carlo. Identity, minor. Interrogation trigger. List entry. Crossed out. Interrogation log. Question 1. Are you aware of Greek's plans? Subject resisted. Pressure increased. Where is Daria? Subject resisted. Pressure increased. Have you seen Klaus? Subject resisted. Pressure increased. Subject fainted. Interrogation suspended. Recommended actions. Continued pressure is futile. Transfer to assessment approved. Remarks. Adjutant. This person can no longer provide useful information. Recommended processing. Yeah, you guys kind of fucked up now, did you? And the names of them are just like there. Still there. Reveals the clues collected so far. Yeah, I've really gotten much. Huh. What roles does the list play in the process? Interrogation record. Reason for assigning triggered by list. Crossed out with stroke. Do you know Daria? Klaus? I thought you said Klaus. Ground traces. A large patch of dark red stain and signs of struggle. There are clear and drag marks leading to the fork. There are another set of military boot prints, as neat with fixed spacing, and looks like a path leading back to somewhere. Reason for arrangement. Triggered by list. List does exist in a interrogation process. And I know I'm just gonna kick on everything. Hopefully there's gonna be something. What? The crossing out looks very casual. Eh? What did the tower and crown signify? The crown is something Reiner cares about deeply. There's gonna be something about the tower. The tower is Reiner's private place. And... interrogation was just a tribal nuisance to him. If we want to find the crown, what should we do? There's a dark red stains. There's a dark red boot prints on the ground. There's also Drag marks. Leading back to somewhere. I did click on that! God damn it. The charm list did appear in the records, but no physical object was found. Oh, I'm gonna have to sneeze. Hey, baby. The tower seems to be where Reiner keeps important items, so the next step should be to follow the blueprints and investigate the truth to the list inside the tower. Follow the blueprints to the tower and investigate the truth of the list. This is kind of like reminding me of something, yet I cannot really tell it. I cannot really tell what this is actually going to be about. I don't see anybody that I need to avoid. I don't see a tower here, though. I don't see, like, a hidden spot. Also, I cannot really keep up with my characters trying to say. Oop. Oh, this area? I've been in this area before. Huh. This is an imagine seed. All the intense emotional fluctuations will create this. Should I really activate this? The imagine seed was activated and a clear image appeared in my mind. What does this prove? It's just a crown. Why should it make them bow? Huh. Making people bow is the desire of someone with low-level power. I do recognize you. Weren't you, like, already in season 1 that was helping Devil or something? Or making Devil become, like, a worse character or something? True power never forces people to kneel. It teaches them where they stand. True power. Do the day spent staring at ants mean something? You don't have to give orders for everything. You just need to throw out the rules for survival. They do the rest for you. What do you mean by the rules of survival? Drop in a word, point them down a path, and they'll turn their gazes on each other. From then on, they'll stare at each other, reading into your silence, reporting each other, distancing themselves to prove they're innocent. But why would they want to do that? Respectfully, blah, 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 blah. Why do we need to make everyone want to? They only need to understand that what fear is and how to keep themselves alive. That fear will allow them like a shadow, will follow them like a shadow. The first thing everyone will do when they wake up is check if it's their turn that day. In the end, you don't even need to be there. They'll lift the crown for you and keep the power running. The only problem is you. If you want others to understand you, you have to give up that little bit of humanity that makes you look back. Give up your humanity to gain superpowers, supreme powers. There's no need to hesitate. Put on this crown, and you will realize the mine is nothing. You should look toward the entire Highland, the whole duchy, even all of Regnitz. Ambition is your strength, and your shackle, Mr. Reiner. You set your sights on things far too small. Don't worry about every individual ant, if they understand you. Don't forget, power doesn't look for understanding, but it will become a law, carving itself into everyone's bones, and becoming everyone's first thought in the morning. Got it. I won't be distracted by these trifling matters anymore. I know what to do. Blah, blah, blah. He's connected to the Man in Black. You do recognize that voice, me. This is not something to write about in a letter. I know you'll say I've changed, and I know you want an explanation. However, explanations only make people look back, and I can't anymore. No one forced me. This was my choice. If you still remember who I once was, keep that person with you. Don't let him die with me. Stop writing. The letter is violent. Huh. Oh, here? Hmm. I'm gonna be able to kill some of you. Hopefully I can, though, because am I allowed to be a killer here? Yoink. You failed miserably. Congratulations. I killed him so fast the game was almost about to break on me. Eh? It did say examine the crown. Is this Reiner's memory? Huh. Oh, I'm controlling Reiner. The black boots are here. It's Reiner. Could it be? The list? Target located. The miner's leader, Break. Eh?
グレイグというのは誰だ? もう一度聞こうか。グリーグというのはグリーグは俺だ。やったのは俺。責任は全部俺が取る。いいだろう。
No way. We have a fucking floating head out there. No way. No fucking way they actually let this go through like that.
今日は見逃してやる。だが、この光景をよく目に焼き付け。
Also, those eyeglasses are fucking ugly there. Well, now he definitely loses his head like that. He already didn't have a fucking body. Whatever soul body he had there is definitely separated now. Did they actually let that happen? There's gonna be an update maybe already this upcoming week. I can kind of smell that they're gonna be fixing this probably on Wednesday. Huh. Well, that was funny. That was incredibly funny. So, please, give me something. I did exactly as I instructed. About the list. Not a word was said out of turn. Dispose of him. Yes, sir. There was the brief sound of a weapon being unsheathed, and the informant's voice stopped. When we get back, spread the word about the list. Just say that anyone on the list will end up like this. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go back to myself. This is the tool Ron used to divide and control the miners. And Greg almost died there. But Ron just decided to be a full-on goat, like himself Dick, and decided to kill his friend instead. His bodiless friend. Good gracious, the lag. Yo. It's good to be back here. Be glad you're still alive. Adventure. I'm glad you're back. How did it go? Did you find anything? I found a lot of shit. Ha. I knew it. At least the miners can sleep well tonight. Thank you, adventurer. Once again, you've risked your life to bring back important information. However, if it is just me saying there's no list, it might be hard to convince the others. Do you have any evidence we can show them? End up with emergency interrogation records. Sting. Is. The moment Greek touches the emergency, it activates, and he clearly sees the memories held within. Although I don't know who the man in black is, this item will provide the most persuasive argument. And these records, they are the best evidence. They'll show that no one's consulting a list when they're taking people away. Just one sentence. Let's go. We need to tell the miners the good news as soon as possible. But not here. We need to find a hidden place. Once again, thank you, Adventure. You've given us a room to breathe. What do you plan to do now? That's right. It's not over yet. Nothing ever really ends. But at least for now, you bought us time, and that's enough. Be at the usual place, Adventure. Ah, I'm not done yet. Is it up or down? It's down. And go back here. I did not expect a freaking bodiless character just die in front of me like that. I think I already saw that cutscene, however. It just couldn't really remember it. Well, everyone's here. We can have a school. It's the person who delivered the medicine. They're too close to Greek. Hope they don't cause trouble again. You're right on time. I was just about to start. My friends, please listen to me. I have good news. Where on earth have you been, Greek? Things have been crazy in here these last few days. We're too afraid to even take a deep breath. Is there a list or not? My brother was here yesterday and today's gone. And people are saying, reporting someone will buy you a reprieve. So how are we supposed to live? There is no need to fear. The Adventure risked your life and entered Reiner's tower. I'll let the Adventure tell you what happened next. The list is just a tool he's using to control. What? You actually entered the tower? Hey, is there really no list? Could it be that you just didn't find it? If I call people together, it's not for empty words. They never consult a list when they're capturing people. They just need a ruling. A ruling? What's that? A word from the Black Boots, or a look from the adjutant, and they can take people in the reflection room. Then these last few days, watching each other, distrusting each other. What was it all for? Consider it a teachable moment. From now on, don't believe in the list anymore. But how did they catch people then? People say something harsh one day, always disappear the next. That's because you're all too panicked. You know who's likely to be implicated, so you isolate that person first. The Black Boots only need to glance at the crowd to see this. They don't need to have a list. You keep it from them. Then doesn't that mean every single one of us was played? A commotion erupts in the crowd, and the miners begin to whisper. Then what do we do now? List or no list, we can still catch whoever they want. That's why I called you here. Starting today, you must stop slandering each other. Wait, Greek. Just footsteps. Some wrong somehow. They don't sound like a patrols. Like a ghost, Reiner appears. He is followed closely by his adjutant and Blackstone Legion soldiers. Oh, so you still have the guts to gather together. Reiner. This is a rest area for miners. You can't. Rest? You look like energetic to me. What are you telling them about this time, Greek? Rules? Or hope? Another miners do not answer. With your eyes, you signal the miners do not fall for this. A few of them mistakenly clench their fists and slowly relax them. I see. They don't even have the courage to talk back. Look how obedient they are, Krieg. Even that rat who brought it has learned to keep their mouth shut. This has nothing to do with the adventure. It was all my idea. If you have an issue, come to me. What's the rush? What's the rush? I'm not here to settle scores with you today. Let's talk about what you care about most first. The list you're talking about does not exist. However, I see that you care about the list quite a bit. Because of it, you're even willing to spend half a year's wages to send a message to someone outside. So, starting now, it does exist. The Johnson takes half a step forward, takes out a thin memo book, and turns to a clean blank page. Due to the complicated situation in their mind, emergency security measures are now in effect. The list is officially real. For what? Anyone who has not left within the next 10 seconds will be automatically added to the list's first group and be treated as rebels. 10. What do we do now? The miners look at each other. Someone tries to speak, but only manages a dry gulp. 9. Can I just, like, fucking kill this one? Eat? An outsider has attacked an officer. Deal with them in accordance by military regulations. Seize them. I did not attack you, you fucking Karen. I just yeeted off that little piece of paper you had. Enough! Before the agents can react, Greg snatches the list from your hands and tears it to shreds. How dare you! Greg, you disrupt the Legion protocol. Execute him for rebellion on the spot. Ugh, and here I thought you could deal with it. Oh well, let's end this quickly. Oh yes, let's end this quickly. Oh, so why can't you just like not like fucking fight each other already? I mean, you're gonna go down quickly there, buddy. I'm sorry. You're not dying, though. There we go. He did now. Take the body away. The soldiers quickly carried away the bodies of Reiner and the others, barely sparing us a glance. Their black nature boots trampled the torn list on the ground as their garbage and have never held any meaning. Huh? Did you say that? They couldn't even be bothered to say a harsh word. Reiner's dead. True. Wait, I actually killed him? But they only have one fewer person on their side. The mining will continue, the whips will still crack, and the rules remain. But at least that list is gone now. The miners won't need to eye each other with suspicion anymore. The next few days will be a bit easier. Reinforcements will arrive soon. I haven't forgotten that you went to get reinforcements. On behalf of the miners, thank you. The little girl worked day and night to make an escape tunnel before reinforcements arrived. I'm looking forward to that day too. To be honest, I've been playing the scene of taking down Reiner in my head countless times. Oh, you're welcome. But when it actually happened, I felt so many mixed emotions. Not happiness, not sadness. It was like waking up from a nightmare and seeing that the ceiling was still the same. It felt terrifyingly empty. I used the method I despised the most, violence. But I had no other way of keeping the miners alive. I can't see this result as a victory. At least, not yet. You're not like him. Adventurer, thank you for saying that. It makes me feel a bit better. You've done enough for us. In the coming days, I have to lead my brothers to hold on, until the moment reinforcements arrive. Ooh, I think I've done all the quests. Wait, does that mean... No, I still have more. Gerard is waiting near the mines with 100 adventurers. He is sworn by the sea breeze that he will bring back his displaced compatriots. Okay, I'm gonna take a break from the world quest. And I'm gonna go talk to boys. Let me see this. Oh, boys. Oh, I'm going for you. How am I gonna get to you, though? Oh, I'm gonna actually get there? I need to get there, actually. Alright, then. I'm gonna spend some time with boys. I wonder if there's gonna be any locked cutscene out of this one, too. I feel like the roof of my mouth is, like, scratched or something. Feels awfully weird. Yoink! Maybe once I'm done with this one, I might just do some focus exercises. Alaric. What's up, ma'am? Boys. Who's that? Oh, that crate guard. He's been stopping by the village often lately. Sometimes he makes ice cream for the kids, so now they swarm him whenever he shows up. Know where he is exactly? I just saw him this morning. Look, he's over there, getting mauled by that pack of kids. Well, aren't you getting awfully popular already? Yoink. Yellow. I'm here. Of all the places, why are you here?
Yoshi, まず悲しみを制御しましょう。 かの必読書村民健康ガイドによると、あまりに激しい慟哭はあなたの生体エングラムバランスを乱し、深刻なエングラム的不調を引き起こす可能性が。
I hate that I will just be like boys right now. Please stop crying. You know that crying is just gonna make your dehydration levels go up higher, and it's just you're gonna feel really awful and get sick soon after, right? I would just be like boys in this kind of situation. Alright, you don't need to go all high-pitched on me, girl.
わかりました。カロリーヌ、つまりお友達とはぐれてひどく不安になったのですね。
Oh, you're so educated that I cannot really. You're so uneducated but so noob at this that I just cannot stop laughing and just smiling out of it.
カロリーヌ捜索を滞りなく進めるため、特徴を教えていただけますか？身長はどれぐらいでしょう？何色の服を着ていましたか？
Lisa makes a small circle with her hands.
カロリーヌはだいたいこのくらいで赤いスカート。
Tsukato. Isn't like Tsukato just like skirt in Japanese?
身長は広げた親指と小指くらいで、赤いスカートと。
So wait, so is it like a butterfly or something?
では最後に彼女を見た場所はどこでしょうか？
朝ごはんの後、テーブルでおとなしく待っててねって言ったの。ねえ、遊んで帰ってきたら、カロリーヌがいなくて。
It has to be a pet, right?
承知しました。リサ、思い出してもらえますか？カロリーヌの失踪現場でいつもと違うことはあったでしょうか？そうですね。例えば空が変な色だったとか、夢で見るような奇妙な鳥がいたとか。
Oh, it could be a bird.
バカな進化。なんだよ、空だの鳥だの。カロリーヌはリサの人形だよ。
I mean, he didn't fucking know. Fuck off, kid.
なるほど。しかしそれは関係ありません。リサにとって彼女は誰よりも大切な友達なのです。
Well fucking said, boys. Well fucking said.
リサ、できるだけ早くあなたの大切なお友達、人形のカロリーヌを探し出します。
I bet those little fucking kids have something to do with it.
最近村の治安が少し複雑で、リサ、夢織と名乗る人物がカロリーヌのことを話していなかったでしょうか？
Remover?
夢織？知らない。ママがそれは話しちゃいけないって。カロリーヌは誰が持って行っちゃったの？
I doubt it.
ママが話しちゃいけない。それについて怖がらずにゆっくり教えてくれるかい？
お兄さんは教団の人でしょ？ノートにいっぱい字が書いてあるね。パパの帳簿みたい。カロリーヌをなくしたら、パパはきっとあのノートにいろいろ書きながら、私を叱りつけるんだ。
Oh, this girl is giving me reasons to never have babies in the future.
わかりました。君のお父さんに見つかる前にカロリーヌを見つけますから。
I mean, it's starting to get a little late. Ooh, I don't know how much time we have there, boys. Oh, boys takes out a clean, neat handkerchief.
その前に周りがよく見えるようにしましょう。これは目的を達成するための第一歩ですよ。
このハンカチいい匂い。落ち着くね。
Girl, the shadowing from your pants almost gave me an idea that you peed yourself. I'm concerned.
お兄さんは私を助けるためにカロリーヌが呼んだの？カロリーヌが夢の中で私に会いたいってお兄さんに言ったの？
ボイス様、やっと見つけました。オラス様より3度目のお呼び出しです。できるだけ早く神係の見柱へ戻り報告をしてください。
Oh, damn it.
私はロタール先生から命じられた調査任務を遂行中なのです。今中断してしまうと手がかりを集めるのに深刻な影響が出てしまいますが。
オラス様はどうしてもあなたをお招きするようにと。それにこれはロタール先生のご意思だそうです。
わかった。先に戻ってロタール先生に取りなしてくれ。私と冒険者さんも追ってすぐ行く。
Can I help him?
話せば複雑なんですが、冒険者さん、ホラス様に呼び出されてしまいました。時間がないので歩きながらお話しします。
One thing I'm incredibly glad is they actually voiced up everything about this Bond story. They didn't really bother much when it came to, like, the cutscenes from the actual story, but I know the Bond stories, there's something. And we're just gonna make the kid just wait up. Well, I'm probably gonna need my mem. Yo! Yup.
ボイス殿、ラルパルの泥道と泣きわめく子供に気を取られ報告を忘れるとは。これがロタール先生の信頼に報いるあなたのやり方ですかな？
Are you fucking kidding me? These scenes are also voiced? They're voiced? Oh fuck yes.
ホラス様、それは誤解です。私がラルパルに行ったのはまさにそのロタール先生から託された任務の調査のためでした。
Oh, I can finally kick back and hear it all.
3回呼び出してやっと現れましたね。ボイス殿、あなたは教団の英士という自身の立場を忘れたのですか？
Let my man
こち
finish.
らはまたどなたか
I'm the person that saved your asses earlier.
な？は、教団内の仕事を外部の者に手伝っていただいていると。前回エドリアンが雇ったあの冒険者がどれほど優秀だったか。
Was that also
どう
me?
ですか？
ホラス様、お言葉ですが、こちらは過去の冒険者とは異なり、これまでに私の仕事を何度も助けていただいております。
Thank you, boys.
夢折りの件はロタール先生が特別に重視されていたため、彼の助力が必要だと判断いたしました。
Hey.
いいでしょう。あなたが教団のために一心に働いているのに免じて、今回は特別に見逃しましょう。
You better.
ただ、時間は差し迫っています。夢折りの調査と関係のないことにこれ以上時間を割かないように。
Yeah, you're the one just taking our time, buddy.
ほう、イラルスはそうは言っていませんでしたが、彼の話ではあなたたちを見つけたとき、子供の人形を探していたとか。
And we still plan to do that, by the
誤
way.
解です、ホラス様。あの子は重要な参考人です。彼女は最近夢の中で人形のカロリーヌと話したと言っていました。これは夢折り師と関連している可能性が高いです。
やれやれ、ボイス殿。我々は皆ロタール先生に付き従っている以上、率直に言っておきますが、ロタール先生は再三強調されています。この夢折り師は現実に長けていて、村人は皆たぶらかされている。いや、それどころか必死でかばおうとしていると。
I'm fucking down, Horus.
我々はとうに信頼できる情報を掴んでいます。村の入り口に住んでいるルカという村人がいますが、彼は夢折りに村の情報を流しています。彼から調べてみてはいかがでしょうか。
My character's like, this fucker won't stop talking. Can we just like carry on?
わかりました、ホラス様。ところでロタール先生は？
先生はお忙しいので、あなたがずっと現れていないのを見て、やむなく先に立たれました。出がけに全力を尽くしてあなたを助けるようにと私に念を押して。
先生にお伝えください。先生の信頼、ボイスはしかと心に刻みましたと。
Oh, look how happy he is. This melts my fucking heart.
承知しました、ボイス殿。正しい手順は指示した通りです。ルカから始めてください。
You call him Master Voice, but you certainly are quite respectful with him.
教団が求めるのは厳正なる結果であり、可能性に過ぎない冗長な報告ではないことをお忘れなく。ロタール先生を失望させないよう。
Yeah, I wouldn't let him
も
go
しかし
down.
たらホラス様が正しいのかもしれません。
What do you mean?
教団の衛兵として私の一連の行動は確かに専門的ではなく個人的判断にとらわれすぎていました。やはり指示通りまずルカに接触しましょう。これこそおそらく模範的なルートです。
Prepare yourself.
自分を疑っているわけではありません。ただロタール先生は私よりも深く見通しておられるので先生の判断を信じたいと思いまして。まして今回はロタール先生より直々に授かった任務なので失敗は許されません。もしかしたら教団の力を信じた方が私的な調査よりも早く夢折師の行方を見つけられるかもしれません。
Wait, I can actually make a choice? Oh no. The fact that it's on yellow text means something. This is actually gonna change the story. You know what? I don't fucking believe in Othar. Let's just trust
リ
ourselves.
サの調査を続けたいという意向でしょうか。もしかして何か不審な点に気づかれましたか。
I mean, her parents don't let her talk about
本
it.
当に司祭に観察されてますね。その点は私も少し引っかかっていましたが、ですが教団の情報によると夢折師は嘘をついて村人を欺くことに長けているそうです。
There's that possibility that the Dreamweaver is also influencing the parents.
引き続きリサの調査をしても徒労に終わるかもしれません。ルカから始めた方が無難では。
Well, they're really trying to tell me not to go down this fucking path, I see. I kind of want to insist. But I feel like the game is really trying to tell me, yeah, don't go down this path. You know what? Fuck you, game.
それほど言われるのでしたら、ルカのところに調査に行く前にもう一度リサに会いに行きましょう。
Yeah.
ただ、もっと慎重に行動し、不必要な注意を引かないようにしなければ。迂回戦術ということで。
Yeah, just don't have the other guys just look at us. They'll be fine. I see I'm fast. Just take on the bus with me.
失礼します。先ほどここにいたリサという女の子はどこに行かれたのでしょうか。
ああ、泣き虫のリサ。お母さんに連れられて夢折り夕飯を食いに家に帰ったよ。
You fucker were just about to say
夢
Dreamweaver.
折と言いましたね。教えていただけますか。
それよりあんたたちはあの怖い教団のおっさんに呼び出されてたんだろ。リサは長い間あんたたちを待ってたんだよ。
それは申し訳ありません。ではなおさら彼女がどこに連れて行かれたのか教えてください。
知ってることは知ってるけど、でもリサちゃんの人形は見つけたの？教団はどんな問題でも解決できるんでしょ？
Another reason to never have kids.
やっぱり教団もロタールなんてやつも大したことないんだ。バッカみたい。
What are you trying to do here, little brats? Voice gently places a hand on my shoulder, his gaze turning icy. No! Let me. I can slap some kids already.
私がリサのカロリーヌは取り戻します。でもその前にお二人は冷たく甘い表彰ソルベを食べたくありませんか？
Oh, boys, you're far too pure for this.
ソルベ？この風が強くて寒い高原に冷たいお菓子の店なんてあるもんか？
Buddy. I'm not gonna even call you buddy. Itchy boy. Do you not look at him and see all the icy elements? He can command the fucking ice. He raises his hands elegantly, cold air swirling in his palm before rapidly condensing to a crystalline crystal horror of ice cream.
なんだそれすげえ。食べれるの？食べたい。
Of course.
私もちょうだい。
教団からの贈り物は 博愛と慈悲の心ある者だけに与えられます。人の悲しみを洗い、ましてや嫌がらせをするなど認められません。
Good, good one. Manipulation. Interesting.
あれ、この椅子手にくっついて離れない。冷たい。おい、何したんだよ。
Well, you're the one that was being a fucked up guy with boys, so you deserve the consequences.
また、私が批判を受けるのは私個人の怠慢と言えましょう。しかし、公然と教団を批判し、それに飽き足らず、ロタール先生の名すらも冒涜するからには、たとえ子供といえども、お仕置きを受けていただかなくてはいけません。
Honestly, very fucking mild punishment, I say, boys. Honestly, you could have gone a little bit beyond it. Could have just frozen their hands off, you know?
すみません。ささやかな教訓ですよ。では、私の質問に答えていただけますか？あと、さっきの妄言を取り消しなさい。それができれば、氷の束縛は解けます。あとはソルベを美味しく食べてください。
ごめんなさい。取り消すから。リサは夢折り師に連れられて治療に行ったよ。
Why are you hiding
だっ
this?
て大人たちが黙ってなさいって。
教団の神官は夢折り師が嫌いだから話したら聖魂島がなくなるって大人に言われたの。リサは夢折り師に連れられて見柱に行く門の下にある原価礁に行ったよ。
ありがとうございます。覚えておいてください。形の見えない言葉にも重みがあります。人を侮辱する言葉を安易に使うことは許されません。ただ、正直に教えてくれて感謝します。ごめんなさい。これはお詫びです。
The ice crystals trapping the children instantly release, reshaping into two frosty ice creams. You look in the direction they ran off. Finally notice a dull wedge in the corner of a wooden crate by the side of the road.
これはどうやらカロリーヌのようですね。思わぬ収穫です。リサを笑顔にできそうですね。行きましょう、冒険者さん。神がかりの見柱に続く門の近くにある高原で一番大きな原価礁のところへ。
I mean, we made progress. Even though we didn't talk to the guy called Luca. Oh, I gotta have to go far off, though. Wink. Yoink. At least, the fact that he can just parkour throughout this whole game is amazing. I mean, there's gonna be some places that will stop you. But most places I can still do this. People from the Creed. Great of all times. Stop this immediately. Wait, Goffred? The traitor to the Creed who colluded with the Dreamweaver and bewitched the villagers. It was you. Lord Boyce, please believe me. It is absolutely not what you imagine. We are healing them. Nonsense. You brought these villagers right beneath an illusory blue. You call that healing them? Also, why is this not voiced anymore? In the name of the Creed Guard, I command you to stop harming these villagers immediately. Return with me to the Pillar Divinity to face judgment. I cannot obey. If we wake these children now, we'll be tearing them from a beautiful dream. They would instantly fall into the deepest nightmare, far more painful than suffering from the illusory plague. Absurd. You know full well the illusory bloom is the source of the calamity, yet you brought them here? Alfred, your every word defiles the Creed's honor. Look at the peaceful expressions on their faces, Lord Boyce. This matter is not as black and white as the Creed preaches. This is your final warning. End the ritual, or I will use force. Let's hear him out. Illusory bloom doesn't just cause illusory plague as the Creed says. It's all nothing but a massive lie. Silence. Dispute such filth as a priest. You're beyond saving. I mean, you didn't even let me hear him. And Lisa's also here.
大丈夫ですか？目を覚まして。
Yep. Ow, my ears.
大丈夫ですよ。さあ、これで顔を拭いて。ハンカチの静かあざみの匂いで少し落ち着くと思います。
来ないで！離して！あんたが私を暗い花に食べさせるんだ！
ほらリサ、カロリーヌです。カロリーヌを見つけました。
いや、カロリーヌまで捕まえるのね。あんたは黒い花の仲間なんでしょ。
Slap her, for fuck's sake.
なぜこんなことに。私はボイスです。カロリーヌを探す約束をした。
I told you not to wake them immediately, but you just wouldn't listen. Of course she fears you. You drag her from a beautiful dream and throw her into the deepest nightmare. That's impossible. How could hallucinations caused by the leisurely bloom be a beautiful dream? Have you ever considered that the creed, while on one hand claiming to be so full of light, might be the deepest nightmare for some villagers? Stop slandering the creed, Godfred. I'm taking you back to Master Lothar. He'll pull the truth out of you. Aventura, Lisa seems terrified of me. I must ask you to escort her and other villagers back to the village. Afterward, please come to the Pillar of Divinity. We must make sense to all of this. I hope they are okay. Why I got teleported so far off and had to go here? Why you couldn't just like teleport me close to them? Well done, boys. As expected of Master Lothar's last and closest disciple, upon whom he has placed such high hopes. To think you caught the Dreamweaver who had been invading us for days. This is a great thing you've done. Well worthy of celebration. It's too early to celebrate yet. One Dreamweaver escaped in the confusion. What's more, Godfrey's behavior and the villagers' reactions were highly abnormal. You worry too much, boys. That guy Godfrey has been lurking within the Creed for a long time. Running him out is definitely worth celebrating. Yeah, you already make yourself suspicious already for saying that, Horace. The Master was very pleased to hear the news. He might even write a recommendation letter to the Brimhall Diocese. Your future is looking bright, young man. No, Lord Horace. I do not feel that what I've done warrants such praise. When we were rescuing the people just now, something very strange occurred. Those we rescued did not show the sense of release usually seen in those saved from the illusory plague. Actually, they were terrified of us. No need to worry. Our further interrogation has already begun. If he is hiding something, we all know soon enough. Thank you both for your hard work. Especially you, Adventurer. Please forgive any previous misunderstandings. Lord Horace, please listen to me. This matter is by no means as simple as the previous illusory plague incidents. Godfrey proposed that they were healing the villagers. He also claimed that waking them was pushing them from a beautiful dream into a nightmare. They were in a deep panic after waking up. Huh? Boys, why are you so stubborn today? Have you been affected by the illusory plague? What has the Pillar of Divinity in such a bustle today? Master Lothar recounts the events. Boys, Adventurer, I have heard of your deeds from Horace. Well done. The Creed did not consider this matter carefully enough. Allowing you to intervene halfway without knowing the full picture caused unnecessary misunderstandings. What's more, due to his impatient nature, Horace failed to explain things clearly, so I apologize on his behalf. No. Master, you gave me too much credit. I will also a bit out of line just now. Put things plainly, all of this has been caused by our inability to produce a sufficient number of Star Soul Flasks. Has to do with the Star Soul Flasks? This illusory plague appeared, and many illusionists and dreamweavers claiming to be able to cure it has appeared in Lullapar. In reality, they used the villagers' desperate desire for a cure to deceive and blind them. If we had more Star Soul Flasks, the villagers would likely not be so easily fooled. These events have created a very subtle shift in the relationship between the Creed and the villagers. Voice, Adventure, the Dreamweaver Count Goffred was a member of the Creed. If mishandled, this could further affect the relationship between the villagers and the Creed. It could shake their trust and damage the Creed's reputation. The Creed is an institution that values order and procedure. Your outstanding performance is proof enough of your worth. Please accept my praise once more. Now, take some rest to gather your strength. Once we have the whereabouts of the other Dreamweaver, we'll need you both to show your mettle again. Horace, Lothar, and their party left. Even though Master Lothar stepped in, I still can't forget that look of terror on Lisa's face when she saw me. Master Lothar does have a point though. Questioning the Creed solely based on Goffred's statements might indeed be unwise. It's the truth we witnessed together. That's true. If I were to just drop it entirely, I would feel even more uneasy. It's just that it goes against the Creed's will and shows a lack of trust in the Creed. The truth stands above blind trust. I understand. You're saying we should return to the scene and look for clues of our own, correct? Yes. Although I'll be overstepping my bounds. Your judgment is worth the risk. Now let us set out immediately. Looking up to the same place again. I'm getting like a lot of Slumber Dream Psychoscope levels. Oop. Okay, I'm getting a little bit tired of this one. I'm gonna go back to my previous mount. It's a bit slower, but it's at least nicer to manage. Yoink. See? Whee! It is a bit slower though. But at least it can jump quite nicely. Yoink! Hey! Boop. Boop. There we go. We're back here. And the Starsoul Flask Cap. Could this be what the villagers feel pleasure in the illusion? Unlikely. Cloth strip and scrap of paper. A strip of dark blue cloth. The Blackstone Legion uniform? Was it left behind during a struggle? This is a Mustard Tavern Pass. Number 072. This is a major discovery. Now I gotta have to get up in there. Up, boys. Adventure. Check this out. In the Illusory Bloom's core, a place where nothing should grow amid its purple glow, a patch of bright yellow flowers had bloomed. What is it? According to the Creed's records, life itself is forbidden where the grower grows, nor the plants should be able to coexist with it. Yet this unique rot thistle contradicts that fact. Not only is it surviving the Illusory Bloom's core, but it's also even emanating a calming aura. A discovery like this would surely revolutionize the Creed's treatment of the Illusory Plague, so I have never heard of anyone mention it. Question Horace. Question Lord Horace? No, that would be too reckless. Lord Horace. Creed must have its reasons. Jumping to conclusions based on a single plant is indeed a bit harsh. But regardless, I cannot turn a blind eye to this. I intend to personally uncover the truth of it all. This Lord Horace is interrogating Goffred. Investigating the escaped Dreamweaver may be our only option right now. Adventure. Did you find anything just now? The Mustard Tavern Pass. A Mustard Tavern Pass. If the other Dreamweaver dropped this during a fight, we can definitely use it to uncover their identity. The Mustard Tavern is only open to officers, and the serial number of these passes usually correspond to the specific officers. And the cloth strip. The origin of this cloth strip is clear as day to me. It's used to make the Blackstone Legion's uniform. The Dreamweaver must have ties to the Blackstone Legion, and then the Starsoul Flask Cap. A Starsoul Flask Cap. That's why the villagers didn't seem to be in much pain. No, its potency is definitely not enough to withstand an illusory plague on the scale. Or perhaps it indicates that they didn't have malicious intent towards the villagers. Well, it seems that a visit of the Mustard Tavern is essential to uncover the Dreamweaver's identity. I seem pretty familiar with the Legion. You are a sharp one. It's true. I'm quite familiar with the Legion's affairs. As for the reason, I'm afraid I cannot go into detail about it right now. Adventurer, let us depart to the Mustard Tavern at once. We must locate the other Dreamweaver to uncover the truth. And it's righto here. Time to take a sip. Yum yum. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. Up, boys. Adventurer, the upper level of the Mustard Tavern is restricted to Blackstone Legion's officers. If that pass belongs to the Dreamweaver, then they must be an officer of the Blackstone Legion. In order to avoid drawing attention, we should disguise ourselves as Blackstone Legion officers to conduct our investigation in the Mustard Tavern. That doesn't sound like it'll work. Did my last attempt at disguising myself as a merchant leave a bad impression? In order to prevent an incident like that from happening again, I recently studied nurturing the actor in me and micro-expression management. Besides, when it comes to Blackstone Legion officers, I believe I know much more about them than merchants. So please trust me one more time. Of course I will trust you. The fact that you actually even dedicated your time to even be reading books about acting tells a lot. Feel free to keep an eye on my performance at all times. Make sure to let me know immediately if you notice any flaws. I'm gonna have to witness him. Oh god, this is gonna be weird.
このテーブルに固着した液体は古い油脂と埃が混ざったものでしょうか。
Why are the voices back? No question.
一つのテーブルにおびただしい数がこびりついています。なんとも受け入れがたい。
He gazes dismally at his soiled anchor ship, pulls it up and enhances hazard material, and then pulls a brand new one out of his pocket.
おいおい、あそこのやつ必死に何してるんだ？客なのにテーブルを磨いているのか？
Also, boys, you're not really dressed up. You're really not dressed up for the occasion.
初めて見る顔だな。新兵か教団の人間か。いくら磨いたって明日の朝には元通りの汚さだってのに。
申し訳ありません。しかし清潔さというのは全ての基盤足り得るもののため、それが保たれていない環境では調査時の判断を大きく妨げると言いますか。
Boys, stop being autistic for once. Focus on what you have to do. I feel you, but please focus. Welcome to the stream, RSX. That's gonna be quite of a weird one for me to say. RSX. Ugh. I hope you're having a lovely day, though. I'm sorry if I butchered your name terribly.
その上ここは騒がしい。もう少し人目につきにくく、かつ衛生状態の良いテーブルに変更した方が。
Oh, your autism is showing up, boys. I hate it. I love it to see it.
ですか。ご覧ください。ここは出入り口に近く、利用するものも多いのでしょう。
Boys,
テーブルがこんなにベタベタしています。
I get it. But you have to hold
もう少し
on.
奥に場所を変えた方がいいのでは。それなら人目にもつきにくいですし、衛生条件もいくらか若干わずかにマシになるかと。
I can absolutely understand you, boys. But you really need to hold on. I've been there. Oh, poor boys. Our access is from the car that came out. Then from Akira. I am terrible when it comes to cars, so I'm not exactly the best to help you out in that regard. Or be able to understand some of the references. Don't play us around with me, kid. Adventure, don't you think it's excessive noise here? And the smell of old grease faintly lingers in the air. You want to move again? It's just that the customer next to us is too conspicuous. which may work against our desire to be discreet. Don't go! We can be till dawn! Cheers! Your germophobia is still acting up again, isn't it? I mean, I will say it's not really much about germophobia, it's more like the fact he's being super artistic about this. Pardon my bluntness, but this isn't merely my personal opinion. It is a proposal based on the optimal solution for achieving success. Please take a look. The sofa seats over here appear much cleaner and quite secluded. This likely requires an additional seating fee, but considering we are on an investigative mission, spending a few more luna is justifiable. Then, let's move before the owner comes over. Sorry for the wait. Aw, you don't think I've seen you around here? Are you new? This is by your ideas required by rules. Number 72. Oh, strange. Didn't this Mr. Olsones pass? I ended up with you. Olsone. His name is Olsone. Excuse me? Oh, I mean, Olsone and I, well, we're all classmates from the Night Academy, and he lent it to me. That's a problem. Letting passes is... You have an appropriate relationship with Mr. Olsone. Is that really necessary? Back in the academy, I've been studying the library till late at night. Not only that, we frequently order various books from the Duchy library. By the time we graduated, our room was stuffed with books that it was impossible to take them all with us. Same as always. I had my doubts, but seeing how you get so engrossed when talking about books, just like he did. Exactly, Mrs. Olsone. Does Olsone come here often? Or does Olsone come here often? Of course, he's a regular. Though he mostly just comes to read. Bit of an oddball. Oh, what can I get you to? I need fresh salad. Actually, no, fuck that. Crushing spicy ribs. Coming right up. And what can I get you? As an officer, I must choose a meal befitting my station. I'll have the, Highland Capricorn ribs. According to the Duchy Legion's Gazette, meat in the Highland Capricorn has a distinct texture. It must be cooked at a constantly temperature of 67.5 degrees and seasoned with coarse salt and sun-dried for 7 days to release its optimal flavor. Rice! Rice, for fuck's sake, don't talk too much. I shouldn't have trusted. I should have just stayed quiet. Cooked at a constant temperature and sun-dried with salt for 7 days. Sorry, this is almost a tavern, not a real Duchy restaurant. But I reckon you two are on fear pushes for the food, aren't you? Busted. Relax, officers who come here usually aren't at the liberty to speak about their work. If I pried into everything, this place would have closed down ages ago. I may not know where you're from, but judging by what I've heard, I assume you're here from Mr. Olsone. What kind of person is he? Though I don't know where he is right now. Mr. Olsone used to read here all the time. He had the exact same look as this gentleman over here. But a strange guy. You want to talk? That's right. If we're talking about being strange, Olsone and this gentleman are neck to neck. But he hasn't come by in a long time. He hasn't. Do you know what? It's not our place to pry into our customers' personal business. However, someone from Transport Station Warehouse number 4 is asking about him a while back. He said his order has arrived, but he never picked it up. If you're in a hurry to find him, it might be worth asking there. Boss lady laughed. I felt like I could hear faint, hearty laughter. Even though I've only been here for a short while, feels like I've been here for days. I hope there's a next time. However, the evidence is clear. The owner of pass number 72 is an Olsone, a Blackstone Legion officer with a unique style. Our only lead points to warehouse number 4 at the transport station. I wonder if the goods he ordered had anything to do with being a dreamweaver. Just, was someone so fond of books really commit the heinous acts described by the creed? We'll find out if we keep investigating. You do have a point. It is irrational. However, I've been having a strange feeling. Since I joined the Creed, the information and teachings I've received have been unquestionable iron laws. But the villagers' fears, the symbiotic rot pistol, and the suspect's behavior. All this makes me feel like feel that for the very first time. The foundation beneath my feet is shaking. Oh, he's having thoughts. The fucker is having thoughts. So, I'm gonna put a hold to the Two Voices Bound story right now. Bond story, sorry. Not bound. And I need to do life skills. And what are these things that I need to craft? Like new stuff. Not just like... I think it should be focused, right? I maybe might want to try like a few of these ones. Or should I go for smelting? Even though there's nothing on the focus part of smelting. Nothing on the weaving. This one does have a few. And maybe I should be focusing on these ones. Because it has like the better versions of 20% respectively. And okay, when sprayed, it offers a denser protective layer. Okay. Making it ideal for venturing deep. Okay. They provide more stable resistance. Okay, but I need to be stronger. I want to be stronger. Active catalyst. What would this be? This thing be? Oh, it's something I have to buy? I mean, that's not really useful now, is it? I need to spend focus, not buy shit. Okay. But maybe I'll just focus on my refinement for now. I do plan to maybe try to max out all of my refinement skills at some point in this season, because they really did not increase the levels, so I'll take that as a point of start. I gotta have to find a way to make sure that the usernames are like either a specific color or never yellow. Not never yellow, not never white, because that way you can see the name of the usernames. Not just like almost like use the entirety of your like eyeing capabilities to be able to see them. It sucks. I haven't really maxed out on the season hub, so I guess focusing will have to do for now. Let me check on the refinement. So, I maxed out necklace. I think the next thing I'll do is go for the charm, so I need to start working on finding 4 stones. And if I go to life skills and go here. Oh my god. Oh god. I mean, I still need these anyway. I still need them. But I so need to get that goddamn that recipe. If it increases my odds of getting better stuff, ooh, yes. That does make it better to be able to get more resources. And just increase the refining levels really, really quickly. I need that. I absolutely need that. But I don't remember the smelting having extra levels for me to add on. Maybe they were, I just never really noticed. Okay. And gladly this one, jumping up is really easy. Whee! And also, really just getting out of it in mid-air is really, really smooth. While other mounts, you really have to stay in the ground to be able to dismount. It's annoying. Got me another life skill. Okay, so does that mean I can actually add it to the place I want? It's not really... Oh, I think I know where it must be. It's not gemology. Fuck. I guess that means I'm gonna have to stack out on a lot of it. This is gonna be tedious. Might as well just like just get these ones. And maybe just wait it out like 2 weeks to be able to unlock that recipe and just be able to make the most out of it. I'm so glad I got this Halo. Freaking €5, but still. I've spent more for like even more things. So I feel like this just still is a win. This will be something I'll always be using. I don't think I'll be able to take off that headwear for a long time. I just need to make it so maybe I'll make the dress more whitish, maybe? I mean, I still want to have a little bit of blue in it, and I like the current color scheme that it has, even though it's like the original one. Maybe I could have some like boots to use it as well. But I'm still planning. In the meantime, I might as well just put the token that I've been getting towards the other life skills. Also, speaking of life skills, I just now realized I should have checked up the shippity wupsit. Okay, I got this finally done. There we go. I should have checked this. I think I did. Yeah, I have a lot of reforce stones already. Oh, I did. I already did earlier. Alright then, that's not bad. I do have a lot of reforce stones. The thing is, hopefully tomorrow I'll have time to be able to do some of the dungeons and be able to get better equipment. And that way I can finally reforge them more and more without feeling the need to actually just like sell up things and maybe just take a long time to do stuff. Because technically, if you sell off something that has been like fully reforged or has some reforgement, you'll get every single reforged stone that you've used on that back to you. So it doesn't really mean that you'll be losing anything. It just means you've been wasting your time. Although sometimes, for people that are actually starting this up or starting up a season, you just need to pick up whatever equipment you can find most of the times and just roll with it until you get better equipment. But I'm a bit of a perfectionist. So it kind of like troubles me to be able to just pick up whatever equipment and just upgrade it from there. Because then it'll just take more time for me to be able to perfect it. I also don't know how many focus potions I have. How many focus potions do I have? 16, okay. I might just keep it like that. I might also just use the entirety of my focus this time. And also I'm pretty sure that some of the bosses that I'm trying to take care of are already up. But I'm too lazy. Also, it just takes forever to take them down. I mean, if you're AFKing, sure, probably it's not gonna be a problem. But I'm not. The only thing that I AFK is just the way that I fight. I only have the left clicks and the one always on auto. That is kind of technically AFKing. In a sense. Because it's technically not away from the keyboard. It's just auto. I don't know why I just keep talking and trying to make sense of things, really. Ooh. I just ended up like updating the list of users that are watching my stream right now. It's massive. Holy fuck. And I understand some of you are probably here just for the drops, and I completely fucking understand that. Some of you already muted me. Am I pissed about it? No. I do yap a lot. So I can see some people absolutely just watching my stream for the hate of it. Honestly, I would pick up quite a public with that. But seriously, 35 people. That's beyond what I ever thought it could happen. Y'all, just the fact that you guys are here is making such a big impact. So I know the stream will end in about 5 minutes, but you guys have been nothing but supportive just by standing here. Even though some of you did talk and I was able to talk back to you, sometimes Just the presence alone does a lot. I'm not gonna go get emotional, don't worry about it. I'm just incredibly thankful, and I just don't have the opportunity to be able to express it in a much high-toned way. But seriously. But the raid was absolutely, like, to just throw me off for a loop. Like, I thought I was absolutely going blind and reading that name wrong. Like, the word, not the word, the numbers wrong. It was like, ain't no fucking way it was gonna be 92 people. No way. And I just, like, the fact that he actually was just feels unreal. Absolutely unreal. Not Unreal Engine, but absolutely unreal. Like, not from this world. So, yes, I will be a little bit chummy and say that I'm really thankful for all of you to be here. And I wish I knew how to play well with the bass, but I'm still learning. Ooh. Will I still be earning mastery points if I gotten all the ones that are available right now? I think you still do. It'll eventually will cap out until we get also the ones that it'll be unlockable eventually. Yoink. 600 faith more to go. That should only just take a few hits. I think I'll be able to go until 400 faith, I believe. Faith? Ah, oh, goddammit, Mercy. Stop thinking about Skyforge. Until 400 focus. I mean, I do look like a goddess now. Ain't that you look beautiful? Boink. Boink. 400. We're close. And it means probably for the next week I'll also be maybe farming some of these gems. Maybe this one specifically. Until the better version of the better way to craft the equipment will be released. Even though 2 weeks, it's gonna take for fucking ever to get it done. Okay, 400. I think we can take a break here. And this Bon story is gonna take ages. And I've heard some people saying that you have to make sure that you actually use your options correctly for these kinds of Bon stories, because you might be missing out on some important things. Even though it's supposed to be like a Telltale game, you make your own choices, and if you want, you can probably go back to it. And just unlock more stuff, maybe. At least that's what I believe. Also, I kind of forgot that I probably have Honor to use. So I cannot forget to get more Reforce Stones out of that. Let me check. Up restored. Honor coins. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Had a lot to get here, huh? Because of Ember. I'm not getting more right now. But maybe as time goes on. Wait, did I cap out by any chance? Did I cap out by any chance? No. Okay, so I still have a bit more to go. It should be cool. Can I finally buy something here? I should. Now please give me the one that I need. I mean, if it's gonna be like Season 2, I can choose it actually. Okay, your all-elemental attack, your crit and versatility, your haste and versatility, your luck and versatility, and your mastery and versatility. The fuck? I mean, Rebel King Sigil looks nice. Guess I'll get that one. I probably also should get, like, the elemental attack. Oh, Imagine Morph? Ah. This is probably something I should not be using right now because it feels dangerous. This feels very, very dangerous right now. I also have some boxes from the guild to open up. Let me see. Why do they always have to take me all the way down here? There we go. And I think before I finish it up, let me actually reforge my equipment. Because apparently, I can do that. And I believe that if you fully forge your something you have, you can actually choose... Like I'm gonna explain this. Let me pick one that is not fully forged. Okay. If you have fully finished up the reforging, but you ended up landing on a kind of like a bad advanced attribute, you can actually just use more of a reforged stone just to... Actually, I'm not sure if it's reforged stone, if it's like the shifting stone or the other one, to be able to get the better stats. I have a good example here. I got versatility. I don't want versatility. I want is crit. So, when gear reaches maximum perfection, it can no longer be reforged. If the current reforged entry is unsatisfactory, one effect can be manually selected from the gear's reforged effect pool. So we can just go here and click here. And by using reforged stones, you can shift to the one you want. It is that simple. Of course, this is not a good... It's not some good gloves that I have, so I might have to shift it up to something else eventually. I do have some equipment that can work right now, like this one. This one, I'm not gonna mess around with it. It's fine the way it is. I will upgrade the weapon. I don't know if I want to upgrade the weapon. It would give me a lot if I could. Ah, just about enough. Okay, net. Ooh, 10. Well, I'll be slightly stronger now, so that will be fine. And since I don't have like really good for other ones, I guess I can go for maybe a pendant. How about a pendant? I don't think I'm gonna have enough for all of it. Get me to at least crit, please. Ugh, no, I don't have enough. That's fine. How much did I get now? 41k, 267. That is a start. That is not a whole lot for other people that are watching this, but I just in my freaking tongue saying that I know it's not a lot for a lot of people, but I say it's good enough to stop by today. I still have plenty to do, and I'm still gonna hold on to like the story event or the story progression, as well as like the bond stories. I'm gonna hold on to that until next week, so you guys can see it by yourselves, and also because I'm honestly curious to be able to show it with you guys, and I don't want anyone to miss out. That means that I'm probably gonna be a little bit behind on progress, or like how far I'm like in the levels of the psychological dream, whatever the name is. So I might be kind of weak-ish in these upcoming weeks while I'm finishing up some of these stuff. So hopefully none of you are going to be mad at me, because apparently reading stories are actually kind of important in this game. So let's up on right up to the next scene. Ooh. Despite that a lot of the cutscenes in this game actually were voiced, I still had to like voice myself like a lot of them still. And my throat, every time I stream this game, is begging me to stop talking, to stop yapping. So it is time to go on my little corner and just let my voice rest for today. So I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. Don't forget, I'll be joining you guys now on Friday. It's going to be the usual Dislight stream. I've yet to see what they're going to come up with next. I have heard nothing. So, and if you want to see more Blue Protocol Star Resonance stream, join me every Monday at the usual time. If you're here for Yakuza 0 just in case, or any variety games that I can do every so often, it's usually on Sundays. So I hope you enjoyed, and for all my lovely angels, hope you have a lovely night, and see you again soon. Bye-bye!